I don't want to do this, but it's off season and it's good content. So let's react to my championship predictions for this season. It is that time of year again. The season is approaching us, so it means it's time for the video that still makes everybody cry. It does make everybody cry. There is always some salty fans in the comment section. It's a prediction video, guys. What do you expect? Also, I really couldn't grade back then. And it was the height of summer and I didn't have the lighting I do now. A lot changes in a few months. So in 24th place, we had Rotherham. Now, this is not correct. I think at the time I was talking about how they've been a yo-yo club. They are a yo-yo club. But they didn't get bottom of the league. They technically did. They technically did. If it wasn't for Wednesday's points deduction, Rotherham, bottom of the league. Do I take that one as a moral victory? I don't know. Rotherham are going down. I've got to be really careful with the Wednesday point deduction here. This could be clipped. I've got to be really careful with the Wednesday points deduction. Yeah. Yeah, you do, mate. Oh, that one's bad. 23rd, I've got Barnsley. 23rd, Barnsley. Really? Really? What did he say? They didn't stay up last season, but because of Wigan's point deduction, they did. Maybe they'll get lucky with our points deduction this season, but I think Barnsley haven't got what it takes to stay in the Championship. They haven't really strengthened this window. 23rd for Barnsley. I said maybe they'll get lucky with our points deduction, right? Because they got saved by Wigan's last season and they've just transformed this year. Maybe it's a fluke season. They could still go up from the playoffs. This video is before then. There's weird things happening in this league this year. 22nd is very sad for me. I've got Wycombe Wanderers. Way! I've got that one. Wycombe Wanderers, 22nd. I thought they put up a valiant effort to go down 22nd. That's not bad. First three predictions, and I've got one in the exact space. I'll take that because I'd have taken any of the relegation teams, and I've got two of the relegation teams. So that's like 1.5 points already. Not bad. Luton Town, 21st. Nope, they've become a very solid championship club this season. So I had them to survive, but they did better than I expected. Way better than I expected. They got 12th. That's a little bit mental. Better put my tin hat on for this one. In 20th, I've got Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield Town, 20th place. I've got it. I think they are on a decline that is not slowing down, and I have spoken to their fans. I know quite a lot of Huddersfield fans, and they are feeling the same. Huddersfield Town, 20th place. Do you know what? I thought doing this video I'd have had an absolute shambles, but they're in 20th. The fans weren't confident at the start of the season. It's not been a great season. Are they one of the teams to drop next year? We'll see. This one hurts. 19th, I've got Sheffield Wednesday. I can't overlook our points deduction. Can't overlook the points deduction. At time, it was -12. -12 would have been even worse. No, 19th place, Sheffield Wednesday. It wasn't that, was it? Let's move on. 18th, I had Coventry. That's not too bad, actually. I'll take that because I had them 18th. They got 16th in the end. I thought they'd do all right coming up, and they have. They've actually just done a bit better than I actually thought they were going to do. So I'll take 18th, 2 places off. Not too bad. 17th, I had QPR. What have QPR done this season? Something's just gone right for them. They've actually breached top 10 and got 9th. I couldn't have seen that coming at the start of the season, but fair play to QPR. Thought they were going to go in 17th. That one's quite far, that one. 16th, I've got Reading. Zhao seems to have found his shooting boots, so maybe they'll kick on a little bit. Zhao seems to have found his shooting boots. That is an understatement, mate. An understatement. And 16th. No, Reading nearly got playoffs, didn't they? It was an interesting one. Zhao really did find his shooting boots. I am so glad we've got a sell-on clause for that man. Reading obviously did go on a decline at the end of the season, though, finishing 7 points shy of the playoffs. And it looked likely for a while, but they did fall at the final hurdle in that last run-in and got 7th. But not bad from Reading. Could they be in issues next season? I've heard rumours that there's some financial stuff going on at Reading, that they've put a lot of eggs in one basket. Could they be the next Sheffield Wednesday in terms of the financial fair play stuff? There's going to be a lot of that this season. We'll have to wait and see. I am a psychic man. Blackburn, 15th. 15th for Blackburn Rovers. They got 15th. I'm just, right, none of you ever, right, okay, Don't get me wrong, there's some shockers in here. But you can never say again, like, these are absolutely shocking predictions. Because you get that every year. Yes, they probably are, but they're predictions. That's the point of it. And that is my third bang-on prediction. I'll take it. Blackburn Rovers 15th.
14th, I've got Birmingham. They are in a bit of a transition themselves at the minute. I think they've got a lot of unproven championship players coming in. But on paper, they look like they could have potential. Maybe this is a season too soon for them to fully kick on, but I reckon for Birmingham, it could be a season of cohesion.
I thought Birmingham would actually kick on. They looked like they had a good team on paper, but I had them in 14th. They finished 18th. Not too far apart, but not a great one. That Birmingham haven't really kicked on as much as they could have done. A lot of the championship has not been played on paper this season. It's been a very shocking season in a lot of ways. 13th, Middlesbrough. I thought Neil Warnock was going to be the one to get them, higher. And he was. He actually did better. He got them 10th. Top 10 finish. Neil Warnock's been great for them. Good season for Middlesbrough. Maybe they'll kick on next season, see what happens. Unfortunately, they were one of the final nails in Sheffield Wednesday's coffin. But let's just, let's not go over that wound. Oh, God. This one is divided by a point. I had Preston in 12th. They got 13th by a point off Luton Town in 12th. That is pretty close. That's just a one-place difference and a one-point difference. That's not bad. That's another half-pointer. We'll take that. 11th, I had Bristol City. Yeah, that wasn't a great one either. 10th, I had Stoke. I actually think they've underachieved a little bit this season. They had chances to really kick on. They got 14th in the end. They could have probably done a little bit better, so a bit of a disappointment from Stoke there. They robbed two of our players. 3 of them left, but 2 of them went to Stoke. It just didn't really work out for Stoke this season, finished 14th.
In 9th, I've got Nottingham Forest. I would love to see them kick on a little bit more like Wednesday. I feel like Forest and Wednesday belong in the big time.
Yeah, these are going to get worse now as we go up, I believe. But Forest, yeah, they nearly had a Sheffield Wednesday season, but didn't go quite that far. Not great for Nottingham Forest, finished 17th in the end. In fairness, I did say Forest are going to go either two ways. That push the season before and the way it fell apart, they'll either revitalise and go on or not. It was or not. In 8th, I had Millwall. They were 6 points off it, in fairness, but they were in 11th. It was quite tight around that part of the championship. Thought Millwall could kick on a bit, and in fairness, they did all right. Just with how tight it was, they got 11th.
7th, I've got Derby County. Now, they should be on -12 too, lads, if we're going to be all fair about it. Not having to go at the Derby fans there, but let's be honest, the EFL couldn't manage their way out of a paper bag.
It's looking very likely now that they're going to be in a lot of trouble next season. I said they'd finish 7th, and they finished just above the relegation zone. In 6th, I have Brentford. Yes, I guess I can take a half-pointer from the fact I got them in the playoffs. I did think they'd finish 6th, though, because I thought the legs of last season, there'd be a little bit more disappointment in there. I didn't predict Tony to come on and absolutely smash it. So, yeah, they did finish 3rd, and they were in the mix for automatics all season. I'm recording this before the playoffs. We don't know who's gone up, but, yeah, I thought Brentford would struggle to get into the playoffs after last season. I thought they'd have that second season wobble, but I did think they'd make it, just not as convincingly as they did, and they are showing that they can get that consistency. Will they make it in the playoffs? Wait and see. This was before Watkins left as well, so that's why I put them in 6th, because I didn't think there'd be pretty much a like-for-like switch in terms of goal scoring. In 5th, I had Bournemouth. 1 point. 1 point from 5th. They got 6th. 1 point. Again, I'm taking another half point. I'm not even racking up these points. We're just doing it. But there's some good predictions in here. Bournemouth thought they were going to get playoffs. Thought they'd get 5th. They got 6th by a point. Take it. Nobody expected Barnsley to get 5th, all right? Nobody. I'm sorry, not even Barnsley fans expected Barnsley to get 5th. And if they did, I won whatever they've been drinking.
In 4th, I've got Swansea.
Hey! 4th, I had Swansea. Swansea finished in 4th. Pretty solid prediction. Another one, bang on. I'm happy with these this season. I've not done too bad. In 3rd, I had Cardiff when they actually got 8th. A bit disappointing that from Cardiff. Thought they'd kick on a little bit more this season. Didn't happen. We beat them 5-0 and we finished bottom of the league. Points deduction, asterisk. But yeah, Brentford finished 3rd. Cardiff finished 8th. Not the best for Cardiff. Right, okay, we're going to do 2nd and 1st at the same time because you obviously know. I got them the wrong way round. I thought Norwich were going to be 2nd. I thought Watford had a better team on paper. It's worked out the other way round. Watford have come 2nd and Norwich have become champions. Farke's done really well at Norwich. I said it at the time, it was a boring prediction that they were both going to go straight back up. And that's exactly what's happened, because I'd already started to predict that parachute payments and keeping hold of squads and things like that are really going to start to affect the championship. And we can. There's a chance that all 3 relegated clubs go back up. That is what we've got to start to worry about with parachute payments, financial fair play. Financial fair play has shot Sheffield Wednesday in the foot. We're just trying to catch a pack here, right? We didn't actually overspend. We just put it on the wrong year, right, as well. So it's a case of like, the current financial fair play system is flawed. Unless you're in the Premier League where they say they've got financial fair play, but if you've got enough money, you can just get around it anyway. The teams it affects are the teams that are trying to catch up with the Premier League. Something needs to be done about it. I'm not taking away anything from the fact that Watford and Norwich have been excellent this season, but if all 3 relegated clubs go straight back up, it's becoming very, very difficult for us to have any of that competitive nature we so crave in English football. But congratulations to Watford and Norwich. Got those the wrong way round. Half-point hitters. It's in 1 point of them both. I just got the champions and the runners-up the wrong way round. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I got 4 predictions spot on, and there was a few in there where I was just 1 place out. Well, I think there was 2 where I was 1 place out, and then there was a couple more where it was just a few Overall, if we're talking about just the fact there was a few places there, I'm quite happy with that. I got the 2 out of the 3 relegated sides. I got both promoted sides. We don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. I didn't actually say who I think is going to go up. I don't believe. Might have done. But not bad. Not bad for this predictions. I'll probably still do a championship predictions next season because I've been following the league so much, and we'll still do some championship content. But obviously a lot of my focus is now going to be split focus. Some championship stuff. A lot of League One stuff, because that's where Sheffield Wednesday are heading. But we will keep it going. Always fun to look back at them. Not so much when my team have got relegated. But for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all those things, and keep watching right here on Dexterity Box.